Hello there, Sarah from 17, bringing you a nice little quick walkthrough of the Killzone 3 demo that's now on PlayStation Network, available to everybody, not just PlayStation Plus users. And this is going to be played on the hardest difficulty, on Elite difficulty. And the first thing I'm going to say is this game is beautiful. This is probably one of the nicest looking games I've ever seen in full motion and with this kind of chaos on screen at all times. It looks equally, if not better, than the second game, and there's also a lot more happening because it moves a lot faster. And this first section here is pretty much on rails. You're in no trouble or in any real threat. Just shoot the opponents that you see and do your thing. And I'm going to just do a little sum up of what I think, basically. I'm going to be doing a guide for this game on the Elite difficulty. I'll be doing a full walkthrough. I'm not going to be buying this game though, so my guide is probably not going to be up as quick as I would want it to be, because I'm going to have to rent it. And the reason I'm not buying it is because the things I hated about the campaign on Killzone 2 have unfortunately reared their ugly head on this one. And it's disappointing. It saddens me massively because I was super looking forward to it being a lot more responsive, a lot less, you know, bullet spongy, bullshitty enemies taking tons of ammo. And it isn't, unfortunately. The multiplayer is, and that's brilliant. And the beta really made me think I was going to buy this game because I enjoyed it so much. But it turns out when you play the campaign, the enemies take just as much damage as they did in Killzone 2. And when you're aiming at a dude's face and you shoot at him, it should take 2 to 3 bullets to kill him. It should take 1 bullet in my opinion. But on this game you can unload a full clip into people's faces and it doesn't kill them. And I fucking hate it. I really do. It's a mechanic that makes me just want to punch a baby, and that's obviously a really bad thing. And people will probably defend this argument by saying, oh, it's Killzone, it's what makes it different, it gives it that weight, it gives it that, you know, that real emotion that you're killing dudes, and it makes it a lot more epic and momentous because you're not taking on 200 enemies that you can one-shot kill in every other round. You're taking on big, weighted, heavy alien dudes, but I don't care what you're taking on. If it's humans, if it's fucking aliens, if it's dudes with helmets, they should die in 2 to 3 headshots. Even less. They should die in a burst. If you're on target, you should be rewarded for being on target. And I just find it highly unsatisfying to pump a full clip into some guy, have to change to my pistol to finish him off. It fucks me off. I hate it. And obviously this is my opinion, this is my feelings on what I really don't like about the mechanics of this game. And everybody, I mean, opinions are like assholes. Everyone's got one. And I'm not to say that you won't enjoy the game. If you really like Killzones, I'm sure you're going to fucking love this game. I'm just saying, I'm probably not. And unlike the second one, because they fixed the movement, I'll enjoy playing it. I just won't enjoy the mechanics. But anyhow, here we are. This is the first reel, the gameplay. And what I like to do is I pick up the light machine gun, because we can now carry one, as well as 2 other weapons, and I cook a grenade and toss it over. Once that's done, I come round here near this cinder block and I pick off whatever's left. And the keys to staying alive on Elite difficulty are just keeping your distance, never rushing, knowing where the enemies are, picking your shots, using cover intelligently, and just taking your time. It's definitely a patient game, should I say. The main differences, sorry, on Elite are the enemies take a little bit more damage, I assume. They deal a lot more damage, and you die very quickly. And also, you don't have a reticle when you're not aiming, so they take away a bit of your HUD. And if you're wondering what that jump was there, I fell in the water after killing that dude, and that's where the checkpoint was, so that's me editing a death out. And right here, there's 2 guys behind the blocks up there, and the best way to kill them is to climb this embankment and just pick your shots wisely. Don't push up too quickly, don't, you know, expose too much of your body, use as much cover as you can. And look at that. The dude took a full fucking clip. I had to pull my pistol out to finish him off. How is that fun? When is that ever fun? To me, that is Call of Duty Black Ops with lag. That is a 2-bar connection when I'm putting 7 bullets more than I need to into a dude, and I hate it. And this has a single player built on it. By the way, if you come into this room, you will get an ammo dump here, so you can refill your stuff. And I advise swapping out your assault rifle to the Hellgas one. The reason for this is I just think this weapon works better for some reason. The ISA version is a nice looking rifle, but in all honesty, I think it's a piece of shit. It's super weak, it doesn't seem to do anything, and this gun just works a lot more for me. So this room right now, stay as far out as you can, cook your grenades, chuck them in, use the windows for cover, keep picking the dudes off, but just be super careful because they will kill you very quickly if you stay out in the open too much. Don't shoot the fire extinguisher on the wall, or that will explode and damage you. And on this difficulty, it'll probably kill you. And just use as much cover as you can, because this game is all about cover. And you're probably wondering why I'm not using the cover system in this game. And the reason for that is I fucking hate it. So I'm not going to be using it. I'm going to be playing this like I play every first person shooter. I'm just going to intelligently move. I'm going to make sure there's as little of me for the enemies to shoot at as possible, and just pick my targets. And be careful coming up these stairs, because there's going to be some hellgas to your right, and they will rush you and kill you quickly if you're not careful. What I like to do is I throw the grenade up to send them into a bit of a stupor to make them, you know, panic, and then I come up and I clean them up. And that guy's gone behind cover, so I can try and pop his head, but this is Killzone, so if you shoot them in the fucking face, they just smile at you. And watch this room, because there's a couple of guys in this room, and I don't recommend doing what I'm doing now. I do a double melee, I go on a little streak, and the reason for that is if you are that close to the hellgas, they can kill you just as quick as you can kill them. And always be careful when you come in this room, because there's always one or two guys in these corners. Make sure it's clear before you proceed. Take your time, be patient. And when you drop out here, switch to your light machine gun, because we're going to be taking on the jetpacked enemies, and this is the fastest way to kill them, I found. And these guys are not too challenging, because they keep a decent distance most time if you kill them quickly enough. If they land on the ship's hull though, they will rush you, and they have that little mounted machine gun on their arm which does a lot of damage, so just be careful and kill them as quickly as you can. And what will happen is once you pick off these dudes, two guys will spawn at the far side of this bridge on that upper deck, and if you wait for them to show up and shoot the barrel up to the left, it will kill them both. And they both have rocket launchers, so you need to kill them as quickly as you can to avoid an unnecessary death.
Raiders, where's my evac?
ETA 30 seconds.
One thing I have noticed though is the checkpoints on this game seem pretty good, and also if you die, Rico can actually revive you, which is really weird. I don't know how easy that's going to make the game, or if they're going to take it out of the game on the main feature, but I don't think they will. So when you're dead, you're not completely dead. Rico can come and revive you, but if Rico dies, then it's game over. But we're introduced now to the mechanic, which is the jetpack, and it's a pretty cool feature that they've added here. Do be careful though, it does control kind of interesting, and if you don't jump where they want you to jump, you'll fall and you will die. And it can be a little weird to control, because when you're boosting upwards, if you boost forwards too quickly, you won't climb high enough and you'll actually boost to your own death. So be really careful of that. I died a bunch of times getting used to this jetpack, but I've played this 3 times now and I'm pretty used to it, so just run through here, there's no enemies. And when you jump across here, be careful on this next jump coming up, because it's kind of funny. The first time I played the demo, I died about 10 times here because I just couldn't make it. But as soon as you're up, boost across here, because there's a ton of guys looking at you and they will kill you very quickly. And then above on this catwalk is one hellgast, so I cook a grenade to scare him off, or kill him, and then I boost up. And now that you've got the height advantage, there's one guy to the right of the boxes down there. Do you see him? And then there's a guy to the right over there on that catwalk, so pick him off with your rifle. The jetpack's little mounted Uzi is really good because it doesn't run out of ammo, but you don't have a reticle, so it's difficult to fire. And be careful of that guy down there. I shot him a ton, but he isn't dead, and he's got really good accuracy, so clean him up as quickly as you can. And then when you boost across here, don't boost up like I do. Do you see all those guys up there? They can so easily kill you, it's unbelievable. Round this corner, one dude. Kill him as quick as you can, he will get on target and murder you very fast. Don't shoot the explosive barrel because it will break the bridge, and I prefer going up the right on this bridge because it's safer. So I cook a grenade and then I boost all the way around here. Don't look to the left, there's tons of guys looking at you. And right there is an ammo dump, but look down here, kill that guy. If you don't kill him, when you run round here, he will shoot you from behind and he'll kill you before you know he was even there. And round here is a nice flank route to get to the side of those guys. You can't stay out of cover for very long because there's 4 people looking at you and they will kill you super quick. And the easiest way to do this moment is to just keep flanking left and right, killing them one at a time, choosing your targets, staying in cover, never dwell out there for too long, and just keep dwindling them away until there's nobody left. There's ammo there if you run out, and be careful standing here because they will throw grenades at you, and the grenades on these games are very damaging. but they make a ton of noise, so you can get away from them pretty quickly. And just don't overstay your welcome. On elite difficulty, the Hellghast are very accurate, and they take a ton of damage, so play smart, don't rush, don't be an idiot, and just do your thing, basically. Pop in heads, make sure you replenish your ammo, and once again we've got this fucking pea shooter, which I hate. But once it's clear, if you move up, go into this room. Oh, it's not clear, watch him. The AI on this game is very clever. They will flank, they will hide, they will get to better positions, so be aware at all times. And then when it's clear, you come in here, you drop the bomb on, and then you run out of the hut and you can detonate it. And it will teleport you to the next section of this demo. And the next section is a lot more challenging than that bit we've just done, because there's more Hellghast they throw at us, and there's also a couple of insta-kill moments, so have fun with that. And the cutscenes on this game some of them are skippable, but they're only skippable after a certain amount of time because you've got to let the game load. And I think all that these are is a clever way of the game loading without us realising, and also they get to show us some exposition. But yeah, this game is fantastic looking, it sounds fantastic, it's just such a shame they want the enemies to be so tough. But this is only a 2-part walkthrough because the demo's pretty short, and it's a little sample of what the walkthrough is going to be like, because this is going to be my playstyle, this is going to be how I tackle Killzone. And if you're interested in it, stay tuned for the full walkthrough that I will be uploading when I get the copy of the game. I'm excited to play it, it should be fun. I just know that it's going to piss me off because there are things in this game I don't enjoy. But thanks for watching, guys, and you take care now.